children and viewers, in previous video I explained about the how the values should be rounded up to the required significant figures in case of multiplication and division. Now I am going to explain the same topic for addition or subtraction. For that also one rule it is there. So children, before going to watch this video, you must watch the video of significant figures. What are significant figures and how we can identify the number of significant figures in a number, and what are the rules we have to follow. So I already uploaded one video for that. I will provide the link of that video in the description of this video. You must watch it first, that is, after that you must watch this one. So, and one more request children, while you are watching my video, just like the video, and after completion of watching the video, share your opinion as comment, and subscribe my channel to get the all notifications, and press the bell icon too. If you can like my videos and suggest my channel to your friends and others also, we need our subject. So children, I am going to the topic now here children. Rules for arithmetic operations with significant figures. Rules for arithmetic operations with significant figures. In that, rule number 2 that should be applied to the addition or subtraction. Addition or subtraction. On the board, rule it is there. Just see once. In addition or subtraction, the final result should retain as many decimal places as are there in the number with the least decimal places. The final result should retain as many decimal places as are there in that number, the number with the least decimal places. So in case of multiplication and division, we talked about the number of significant figures. If the final result has more number of significant figures, that should be reduced to the minimum significant numbers in those numbers. Now we are talking about the decimal places. Decimal places. First, in addition or subtraction, we have number of quantities, or we have so many numbers. For every number we have to check how many decimal places there. For example, here I am writing now 3.4. So after decimal point, how many numbers there? 1. That's why what you have to say, decimal place is 1. And for example, here 3.567. Here how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. 3 decimal places. And some 4.3268. In that, how many decimal places there? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why here in a given number we have to check how many decimal places. In, for example, x1 plus x2 plus x3 we have there. First we have x1, x2, x3 are numbers. In x1 we have to check how many decimal places, and x2 again we have to check how many decimal places. In x3 also we have to check how many decimal places. So in x1, x2, x3, which number has minimum decimal places? We have to select that. So after selecting that, after performing the arithmetic operation, we will get one answer. That answer should be again rounded up to the minimum decimal places in those 3 numbers which is having minimum decimal places. For that particular decimal place number, the answer should be going to be round off. So here on board one example it is there. You will get a very clear idea about that one. Here this one is 4.3, your textbook example, this is 436.32 grams plus and 22.7 grams plus and 0.301 grams. So saying about the grams means all are masses. This is the M1 mass, and it is M2 mass, and it is M3. While we are adding these 3, we will get one resultant value of mass. M1, M2, M3. Clear? Then what do you get? 663.821 grams. 663.821 grams we are getting. So that is the, if you can do the arithmetic operation, addition, here plus is there, that means what? Addition. So we are adding the M1, M2, M3, we are getting one answer 663.821 grams. Now you have to check in every number how many decimal places? You have to check. Here M1 436.32, 436.32. After decimal point we have 3 and 2. Then how many decimal places there? 2. Clear? Now 227.2. After decimal point we have only 1 decimal place. And 0.301, this should be having how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. That's why here we have decimal places are like this. In M1 there are 2 decimal places. In 436.32 we have 2 decimal places. In 227.2 we have, after point we have only 1 number, that is 2. That's why decimal place is 1. And now here 0.301, then what we get? 3 decimal places. And here what is the answer? 663.821. So here now this is also grams. Now we have to check. You have to check how many decimal places are there? 3, 8, 1, 2. So after decimal point how many numbers there? Digits are there? 1, 2, 3. That's why here simply it is having 3 decimal places. Now the answer should be round up to the 1 decimal place. That's the rule here. The answer what we are having number of decimal places, that should be rounded up to the one of the number that should be having minimum decimal places. That means simply after decimal point we will have only 1 digit. For that we have to round off. So that's why here we are taking now here simply 663.821. So just simply can omit the 1. Now how many there? 1, 2, 2 decimal places. So here the last digit is what it is? 2, and 2 is less than 5. 2 is less than 5. That's why here 663.8. That means it is less than 5. That's why that should be easily omit, or we can leave it. Then what you get? 663.8 grams. That is the answer. So that's why here first in given operation we have to check how many numbers that there. In that numbers again how many significant pairs there, how many decimal places are there, we have to check it. We have to count every number decimal places and you have to note it. And after that we are adding all the numbers. We have to check how many decimal places in the final result. And the final result also rounded off to the minimum decimal places like this. And children, we have another example also there here, that is about the subtraction. What is that? Subtraction. Here 7.3674, 7.3674. That means here how many there? 4 decimal places. After decimal point how many numbers there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2. Here is 2. Now we have to subtract them. 7.3674, 2.32, 2.32. So it means nothing but 0 zeros. Here what rate? 4, 7. Here 6 minus 2, 4, and it is 0, and it is 5. 5.0474. 4, 7, 6 minus 2, 4, 3 minus 3, 0, 7 minus 2, 5. 5.0474. Again you have to check how many decimal places there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here the answer has 4 decimal places. Now it is rounded up to the 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places. In these numbers, the first number has highest decimal places. How many there? 4. And second is having minimum decimal places, 2.32. So here we have 2 only. That's why here the final answer is rounded up to the minimum decimal places in that combination. So here for that what you have to do, just let's check here. 5.0474. So here you have to omit this one, and from simply I am taking 0, 4, 7 we are taken. Clear? Now how many there? 1, 2, 3. Now it is having some 3 decimal places. Now here 7. 7 is the greater than 5. 7 is greater than 5. 7 is higher than the 5. That's why before number it is what? 4. 7 before number is what? 1. Sorry, 7 before number is what? 4. So when the last uncertain digit has more than the value of 5, the before number should be increased by 1 or raised by 1. Then what you get? 5.05. 5.05. Now how many decimal places there? 1, 2. So children, answer is 5.0474. That should be rounded up to the 2 decimal places. Here already 4 it is there. That's why first I was selected 3 here. 0.5.047 I selected. So we have 47. Here 7 is greater than 5 and before number is 4, and when the last uncertain digit value is more than the 5, the before number should be increased by 1, and this is the one type of rule. Then what do you get? 5.05. So children, in this way we will rounding off the significant figures in arithmetic operations. These rules we have to follow. Children, I hope you understand. If you can understand this video, like and share, comment the video. We will meet in the next video with some other interesting topic. Bye. Take care.